The host has started recording.
Yay. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to announce the winners. And we saw that it was Frank and Irena that gave the first two guesses. Oh, wait, there was one more person before that. Who was that? Between Frank and Irena. No, Frank was first, then Irena was the first girl, but there was somebody between those two. I got to scroll up to figure that out. We don't have a volunteer today to run the contest, so we're doing it ourselves. You guys remember who was that? I can find it. I just have to scroll up. All right, Frank said King Alfred's Tower, and then David Rosowski said Scotland, so he guessed Scotland. And
all right.
And
of course, Irena said the correct answer.
I got to tell the answer. Okay, how can I announce the winners without saying the answer?
I have no idea.
Okay, so you want to read that? Can you see it?
No, I don't think so, but I'll
I
try.
can enlarge it. Is it hard to see?
I can't see it at all.
Okay, this is in Telegram. I'm going to put it in Evernote. Okay? Then I can enlarge it for you. Because I'd rather have you read it than me. Because you're better at it. Much better. Better than me.
Stand by one.
Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to enlarge it for him. Okay. Gotta go. Okay, maybe. I don't see the way to enlarge it real quick. Okay, I'm going to read it. All right?
All right.
Yeah, I can't enlarge it here. No. King Alfred's Tower, a stunning English folly that stood still since the 18th century. Stourton, Stourton, England, with more than 1 million red bricks required for its construction and a rich history in that foundation. King Alfred's Tower remains a marvel to behold. The tower is one of the many quote-unquote follies scattered across Britain. These were structures conceived by the nation's upper echelon at the height of British rule as signs of wealth and symbolic power. Constructed in the English countryside in 1779, King Alfred's Tower is a 161-foot tall triangular folly that was built to commemorate the end of the 7 Years' War and honor King Alfred, who roused troops in the area to defeat Danish invaders in 878 AD. This 50-meter high folly has wonderful views. Visitors can climb the stairs to the viewing platform at the top. This tower was mentioned in a poem by the British poet Thomas Hardy in his poem entitled The Channel Firing, written in 1914. All right.
And after that, can we find out what we are eating?
I don't think I know. But if Charmaine's here, she can tell us what we're eating. Let me check if she told me. I don't think she told me what he was eating. Okay, so let's just move on because that's
all right. Moving on.
Crucial issue.
Okay, moving on. We are now live streaming to nowhere. We are strictly on OConnect. We hope you'll enjoy tonight's presentation. So stand by one. Here we go. Got to get the prompter going. All right, tonight. Oh, we need to do a few announcements, I think. I'm going to do those. I haven't memorized, so don't move it. It's okay. Migration without hesitation, very important. Log into your alternate emails. Make sure they're working. Make sure they're active. Make sure you can receive an email on there because O-Verify will be sending you a one-time password, and that's your key to verification. All right? So please do that. Work on that. One of the most... let's hold up just one second. let's back the bus up a little bit here. You got to check out the new website, okay? The new website is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Can you pull it up on the one phone? I was just curious. It is wonderful. If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. All you got to do is go to onpassive.com, and guess where that takes you? Right to the website, which is very cool. It may be the same as last week. It looks very similar with the white and the blue from last week. So I'd have to, upon further review, check it out a little further. Could you show me what's at the bottom, and that'll tell me? Okay. I believe that's still last week's, and the new one should be up anytime now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Because this is Monday, so it changes sometimes on
On Tuesday.
or maybe a little later.
Yeah, sure does. All right, let's talk topics. Let's talk tonight's topic. Let's talk making memories. Now, some of you have been here 2 years. Some of you have been here 4 years. Some of you have been here 5 years, even 5 years plus. Some of you have been here a year or so. Well, let's talk making memories. And Ollie has a question for all of you. What is your fondest memory in ONPASSIVE in your journey?
Oh, that's a good question.
What is the most important thing or the fondest thing, the things you have the nicest memory of within ONPASSIVE? Okay, so one of the most enjoyable things with life is that of making lasting memories. And we do that in the business world. We do that in our personal life. And we're going to be talking about the combination of ONPASSIVE and your personal life as well. It can't be all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, and we don't want that. So we are all going to be very blessed with what's known as true freedom. What do you mean true freedom, Gorman? True freedom, that is time and financial freedom. How important is that to a family? How important is that to your friends? How important is that to just everybody within ONPASSIVE? It's huge. It's very important. So you may have missed some of life's events along the way. Well, now's the time to catch up. Now's the time to slow down the boat. As Chris might say, slow down the boat and pick up the magnets. And let's go down memory lane on this journey. All right. What ideas pop in your head to help make those lasting moments be cherished? Well, here's a few ideas that we've jotted down, that we've thought about in our own situation, and we think it'll apply to most of you as well. Could I see over here the numbers, just out of curiosity? Okay, thank you. All right, we have 48 so far, and we're on our way to 78 from what I'm told. All right, sounds good to me. All right, so here are some ideas that we think you might want to just latch on to in the near future. Let's talk traveling. Have any of you thought about traveling as the apples come rolling in? I believe I've heard many people say they're going to pick them up and lay them down and go for a ride, whether it's an airplane ride or a boat ride or a car ride or simply a virtual ride where you take a look at all the scenery around the world. Okay, let's continue on with the ideas. Traveling and exploring. You're going to want to visit new places. Why not? Whether they're nearby, faraway cities, faraway towns or countries, or just right alongside on the wayside where you normally hang out. It's enjoying the many diverse cultures that will make this all worthwhile and fun, as well as Ash might say, the food. He's a foodie, we're foodies, and food is not only the sustenance of life, it is what brings people together. For example, when you go to the Philippines, it's time for pancit. And if you go, like I said, pancit, sit down and have some pancit. Okay, I got it. And then there's, what else? Cultural. Oh, You could go to Dallas, Texas, and have a big old porterhouse steak. Woo, doggies.
That appeals to me.
Of course, that appeals to you. I know it does. Or you could go to Savannah, Georgia, and have some boiled peanuts. You know, whatever flips your boat or floats your boat. Nope. Let's not flip the boat. That's Chris.
Floats your
Chris, be careful. Don't flip the boat. Floats the boat is what I meant to say. Nice typo, Robert. All right. Special events. Special events. Everything from birthdays to anniversaries to other life milestones. We're going to have the time freedom, the financial freedom to create some traditions with that. And maybe even some yearly rituals. Wouldn't that be nice? If every year we went to Singapore, or every other year we went to Thailand, and so forth. That's what's coming for all of us. Now there's quality time. It's not just about the activities we may enjoy, but it's a special time that you get to spend with your family. Compliments of ONPASSIVE's offering you total freedom. Time freedom. And to quote a famous tour guide who remained nameless, it's not the activities that matter, it's the connections. And you know, you've probably noticed that along the way, that look at all the connections you're making, not just through OConnect, and that's kind of a trite phrase, but you're making connections on the telephone, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on ONET, by getting in clubs. Look at all the connections you're making. You wouldn't have those memories without ONPASSIVE.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt
For
about
sure,
it.
yeah. That's for sure.
Well, we'd like to suggest that along the way, spend a little more family time. Now, most of us were busy working over our working lifetimes and didn't take that extra couple of minutes, doesn't take hours, couple of minutes for family time. That's why we say, when you get up in the morning, we said this earlier today, when you get up in the morning, make sure the first thing you do is say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to your family. That's the way to start the day. That's the way to make memories.
That's right.
The kids don't forget that. If you go blowing out of the house on your way to your job and haven't said, good morning, Johnny, hello, Scotty, Susie, what are you doing in school? You're going to look back on that and likely regret it.
True.
So make memories as you go with ONPASSIVE. And one thing that's going to help with that is Ocademy, because a lot of the schooling is going to be done right here online with Ocademy. Learning together. Start a hobby, have activities, have workshops, even classes together as in Ocademy. So giddy up, as Susie McCrae says, and let's go. Okay? There's outdoor activities, which you need to bear in mind when you're talking making memories. Doesn't matter whether it's badminton, soccer, volleyball, you name it. Just do something outdoors and keep track of it.
Pickleball.
Pickleball. Where did you get that from? From Rich.
I heard of it. That's why.
Pickleball.
It's popular now.
Yes, it's played with like not a foosball, but a kind of a plasticky, rubbery ball. Very lightweight, and it's a very fast-moving game. Pickleball. I know a lot of people that play it, and what a memory that is.
Yeah.
Playing pickleball. So try some pickleball if you want. Document your journey. Write it down. You want to keep a scrapbook. You want to keep those memories. Okay. No matter how big the memory is. Okay. If it's not earth-shattering, still write it down, because you know that's going to be important to somebody in your family, one of your friends, one of your associates here, one of your fellow ONPASSIVians in ONPASSIVE.
Good point.
And as we talked about, learn together. And in learning together, we're talking Ocademy. It doesn't matter whether it's a workshop or a class. It doesn't matter what it is, or if it's a hobby that you can do with other people. It's a beautiful thing. It will make a wonderful memory. So hop on that, grab at that, latch onto it. Life is short enough, okay? I know this by having watched some of my friends pass on right after they retired.
That's so sad when that happens. They work all their lives, 30, 40, 50 years sometimes, right?
Happens all the time. So latch on, grab some memories, get outdoors, enjoy cycling, hiking, beaching. I don't care what you do outdoors. Go for a stroll. Just stroll down the road and take in the smells. Now, we have a doggie, as you all know, named Ollie Boy. And Ollie Boy, the wonder dog, loves to go for a ride.
Oh,
He makes his own memories because he hops in the car. He's ready to go as soon as either Lynn or myself says, "Want to go riding? Want to go riding? Let's go riding, Ollie." He knows he's deaf, but he sees the intonation with our hand gestures.
And I do this, like driving the car.
She goes like this, and then if we're going to play ball, we go like this. So he signs a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
His vision is not that great, and his hearing's not that great, but that comes with the territory. He's kind of getting up there in age. We expect it.
Right.
But he has quality of life.
And yesterday we talked about some random acts of kindness, okay? And today, there's no reason not to help your neighbor. We spoke of this over the last 2 days in the Straight Talk sessions. Just make a positive impact somehow at some time on someone. You'll feel good. You'll feel glad you did. You'll get that warm, fuzzy feeling like Ash gets because he does a good deed for someone, as he's told us, every day, each and every day. Good stuff, Ash. Good stuff. How about a little volunteering, kids? It goes a long way. You want to make a memory? Hop on over to the VA hospital and take care of some of your veterans that are there that could use you pushing their wheelchair.
Yeah.
You name it. There's a virtual plethora of things we can do with volunteering, whether it's at a hospital, whether it's at a Goodwill or Salvation Army. We can always do something for our fellow man.
Definitely.
That's random acts of kindness. Now, there's just a couple more points we want to make. How about culinary experiences? Have we talked about this more than once? About traveling around, and when we travel, we want to have a little pancit. We want to have a little spaghetti. We want to have some mushrooms and ground beef. Ooh, I want to have that tonight. That's on the diet. That's on the carnivore's diet.
All right.
So do that. Do that. Experience the culinary stuff too. It all goes into making memories. And that's what this is all about. You want to make lasting memories.
And those memories are precious.
And, you know, one way to help do that, and we're not saying you should always walk away from technology, but occasionally it's a good thing. Back off. Back off. Take a stroll. Digital technology is going to be there today, tomorrow, and the day after. Focus on your fellow man. Humanity. Be a humanitarian. It doesn't have to be about money. Just do a random act of kindness. That's very cool. And this is a very fine way to focus on building deeper connections by taking a step back from what you've been working on for 4 or 5 years and learning something about your fellow ONPASSIVians, your fellow brand ambassadors, your fellow founders, your fellow affiliates, your fellow executives within the company. At some point, we're all going to get to shake hands with some of these people. And that's good stuff. So focus on building.
Can't wait to do that. Meet people.
You've already had that opportunity. You met Ash Mafara and family while you were in sunny Boston, where it was 28 degrees. And I know we've told the story more than once. Lynn went with sandals only, no closed-toed shoes. Thank you, Susie. Excuse me. Thank you, Sherry Dershaway. If it wasn't for you, we would have been at the emergency room at Tampa General Hospital when she got back with frostbite.
So Sherry lent me her boots, just so you know what he means.
That's what I meant. So Sherry practiced a random act of kindness.
She did.
She didn't know Lynn from the Man in the Moon other than on webinars and on chats. But when she met her, she decided to help her out and do that random act of kindness. So focus on one another, just like Sherry Dershaway does. This is a fine way to focus on building deeper connections. You know, we've got some pretty good connections now, but just think of what more we can do along the way. Then there's creative pursuits. Let's scroll up just a bit. I wanted to mention that just briefly, very briefly. Why not, with some of your spare time away from ONPASSIVE, why not paint a drawing? Why not do a background? Why not attend a concert? Look at all the things that this time freedom and this financial freedom is going to do for all of us. It's very remarkable. Try relaxing. Ooh, that's something I don't seem to know the definition of. But try relaxing. Try yoga. Try meditation. Maybe even do a spa day. Ooh, I think I'll do a spa day today.
Very important to relax.
It's very important to relax. Gather your thoughts and move along after that. Moving on. Celebrate the small things in life. You don't have to have big celebrations to be happy and to make memories. Celebrate the little stuff. Celebrate, your neighbor across the street, just won a horseshoe contest. Celebrate that. That's how you make connections.
That's true.
That's how you make a memory with someone, in your neighborhood.
That's pretty cool.
Appreciate the little things. Memories call for appreciating them. And people all around you, every moment of every day, will think about that, and it's a thing of treasure. And even the smallest of things can bring the biggest of joy. So that's our little bit of value tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. We have 54 of you here, and I hope that wasn't too boring. I believe we're going to say a few more hellos.
I think we should go back to saying Ali's question. If you had a question.
Oh, let's check out Ali's question. Sure. What is your fondest memory within ONPASSIVE as you've been making these lasting memories? What is your fondest memory?
Okay, that's a good one.
And we'll look for those answers in the chat.
All right.
Before we go to community chat, just before 9.
All right, let me open the chat up. I put the lock on so that it wouldn't fly by. So here we go. I'm looking at it open again. We got a lot of people in the chat. Wonderful.
Chat is flying.
Active chat.
Now here's Les Hudson. I'd like to read that. I used to have a neighbor that needed me to take him to the VA. While I was waiting on him to finish his visit, I would walk around the hospital and talk to the other veterans. I spoke to one woman for 2 hours, over 2 hours, he says. And before I left, she asked me to visit her at her home. And she was going to make me dinner. She stole my heart. Outstanding. That is a memory, Les.
Oh, that's nice.
That's truly a memory. And let's look at what Irena says. She said, I started the carnivore diet 2 weeks ago. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. I never felt so good.
Oh, good.
Doggy, you go, girl.
Sarananda says, uplifting humanity with financial freedom at making memories. That's
how we do it, brother. That's how we do it.
James Kilgore, we miss you. James says, I worked a food pantry with the kids. Then we got the car stuck on a mountain for 2 days. LOL. Definitely an adventure.
That's an adventure and certainly a memory.
Thanks, Sherry. What a blessing you were, says Angela Lalette.
Yeah,
indeed.
that's very true, Sherry. I'll never forget that, and I know Lynn won't either.
I will never forget that.
What an act of kindness.
Really, it meant so much to me. We have get a massage. A good way to relax is get a massage.
Ooh, who came up with that idea?
Dawn Swihart.
All right, Dawn. Good idea, good idea, good idea.
And Angela says, right, Dawn. She is agreeing with her. And Dawn Swihart says, I get one twice a month.
And Pedro says, thank you for sharing. And that's what we're going to do at community time, which is coming up in just a few minutes. Let's see what Charmaine has to say.
Says, wow, that's an adventure indeed, James, but admire your good heart.
What a heart. That is a wonderful heart.
Okay, and then we want to say, oh, okay. We want to talk about the food. that in the image. Let's go back to the image real fast so you can look at it.
All right, back to the presentation board.
This
Up
is
for
from-
the image.
This is from Charmaine. You won't be able to hear us, so we'll just show this very shortly. Just look at it and we'll turn it off. Food
Okay.
is right there.
Okay.
Okay, so at least you have a context for this. So this is Rob and Lynn are having this is from Charmaine. Rob and Lynn are having a meal of haddock kejiri. Oh, I think she said. See this for the pronunciation. Kejiri. Kejiri. Kejiri is the pronunciation. Kejiri. And traditionally, kejiri was a breakfast dish in Britain. But these days, it is served at any time throughout the day. Kejiri is actually a fusion of both British and Indian cuisine. It is based on the 1,000-year-old Indian dish khichdi and comes from the days of the Raj. A classic kejiri has ingredients of boiled rice, hard-boiled eggs, flaky smoked haddock, curry powder, onion, butter, and parsley. The dish can be eaten hot or cold. Other fish can be used instead of haddock, such as tuna or salmon, though these are not traditional. The dish, it is gluten-free as basmati rice is used, can be substituted with cooked quinoa or buckwheat groats. Alternatively, riced cauliflower can also be used for a super healthy low-carb option. And Ollie has his own share of kejiri, but his is with trout.
Ooh.
Thank you so much, Emmy.
Thank you very much for that. We appreciate that. Ooh,
Yep,
sounds
yep.
pretty yummy to me. All right, let's say a few more hellos before we go over to community chat.
And Irena, we're talking about like relaxation, and Irena says acupuncture is my favorite.
Ooh.
Don Sweetheart, meeting Lynn and Carmela. We're gonna meet one day. And Sadananda says devotional to friendship, RobLynnLive, and making memories. We all
Memories.
Vanita Slack says we all care for each other. Hashtag in it to win it. Hashtag ONPASSIVE. And Isabel says the first day I watched the Burj Khalifa laser show and I cried with happiness.
Very nice. That's a memory indeed.
And Juanita Slack says, don't worry, be happy. And Joginder Paul Singh says, hello, ONPASSIVE family. That's so nice. And Cheryl Bess is here saying hello to Irena. Melanie says, my fondest memory in ONPASSIVE is having the opportunity to meet so many people in ONPASSIVE and it makes it a precious moment for me.
Nice. What a memory.
That's beautiful.
Nice memories everybody has.
Oh, so nice.
All right. Any more fond memories, or do we move on and go to community time?
Let's read a few more comments.
I think that's a good idea.
Because once we go to community time, we have a hard time focusing on the chat. But right now, we can focus fully on the chat, which is nice because we appreciate everybody who's in the chat. Right.
You know what we could do, which we haven't done? When we go to community chat, why don't I leave, go on the other computer, and I'll do nothing but the chat. I'll show my picture.
No,
You
I
don't
like
like
you
that?
leading the community time.
All right.
Christian Tiazan says, on attendees webinar view, click tap to enable sound when auto minimized during video or presentation. So in other words, when I show the video, the presentation, like the image of Ollie and us, you have to minimize, auto minimize the video or presentation, and then click or tap to enable sound. This is for attendees.
Okay.
And Sarananda says digital different products in Ash's Kitchen at Making Memories.
Nice. Nice.
Hi, Lois.
And Angela says.
Greg Hill's here too.
All right, Greg. And Angela. No, I'm sorry. Angela Leland says, get the body in alignment. All is well in health and wellness. Do your research. Everyone's body is different in how it functions. Yes, it is. Good thought There.
Good evening to all from Juanita. Frank Rose says hello to Deborah. Everybody's saying hello to each other, just to let you know.
All right.
And Momoto says, one of my memories in Unpassive is the day I cried over my elder brother, trying to convince him to register in Unpassive as a founding member, and he refused.
He'll be back, Mamodu. He will be knocking on your door, brother.
Oh. Clover Kelly, hi. Clover Kelly says, my fondest memory is when I first traveled to Jordan. Nice.
And
Jeremy, Jeremy Williams, he says, does it have captions yet? Not yet. So you have to use the Chrome browser for now, temporarily, until they have CC, sorry. Okay. And then we go on to Michael Chata. He's saying hello to a bunch of people. Armin Hoke says, I'm with tech support. See you soon. All right. Good luck, Armin. Deborah Shaw says hi to her friends. Irina says, my happiest day was when I heard Mr. Ash for the first time 5 years ago, my little angel.
ooh, yeah.
And if people are saying hi to Jeremy Williams. Jeremy Williams, just to let you know, he's a leader in the deaf community. He has a lot of really, really fantastic plans when the apples come to help the deaf community. So you will be hearing more about Jeremy Williams.
All right.
And Angela says, I use curry and turmeric all the time. India uses these spices. They are very inflammatory, or do you mean anti-inflammatory?
Anti-inflammatory.
I think she meant anti-inflammatory. Okay, we gotcha. Cheryl Bess says, RobLynn, you're making lots of memories.
Ew, yes, it seems so.
And you're part of the memories with us, Cheryl, because you're
Thank
with
you.
us all the time.
Thank you,
Thank you
Cheryl.
for being part of those memories. And Frank Rose says, hello to Jeremy Williams, as well as Michael. Many, many people are saying hello to Jeremy. And, oh, he says, hello, I'm trying to get captions. Get your captions fine. Sadananda says, in response to Cheryl's comment that RobLynn, you're making lots of memories, and Sadananda says, yes, of course. And Angela Lalande says, I love them all. She loves all the memories. That's
All right.
nice.
All right.
And Juanita says, a blessed evening day hour to our beloved CEO, Ash Mafara. Good morning to Mayur Sherbate. He joined us yesterday. I think my husband left by that time. The pharmacist from India. Did you get to see him
I
speak?
did not see him speak.
Well, he's back today, so we're hoping that he'll come to the community time. He is really special.
Please do that, sir.
Has a lot of good sharing, so we appreciate that you came back. And we have
Sharing is making memories, by the way.
tried live captions, nada. Use the Chrome. It works. I have it now. I'm using it now. Chrome. But you have to use like a laptop or computer. You cannot be using your mobile device. It won't work with mobile device. Okay. We got Jeremy Williams. Okay, he's going to try Chrome. Yeah, I think it has to be Chrome. Only Chrome has a live CC. And we have Olasumbo Kuye. Hi. Angela Lance says, my mistake, Lynn. What was your mistake? What was her mistake? Oh, I don't know what your mistake was. Frank wrote, I have my own health plan I wrote in 1996 and had good health ever since. No major sickness of any kind.
Good
I'm glad
stuff.
to hear that. That's wonderful. And Mayur Shabate says, yes, you all make great memories. Oh, thank you. Sadananda, do you know my friend? What is RobLynnLive? I say my inspiration, memory in heart. Oh,
Thank you very much.
thank
We appreciate
you.
saying that, brother.
And Jeremy says, Chrome iPad won't work. No, it won't work in iPad. Why? Because iPad is a tablet, right? It doesn't work with tablets. It doesn't work with mobile devices. Must be laptop or computer only, or desktop. And Gregory Hill says, that's my preference, Chrome. And Angela says, amen, Frank. And Olasumbo says, appreciate you, RobLynnLive. Melanie is here. She says, inflammatory as opposed to anti-inflammatory. Yeah, I think she meant anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
And Irenis is talking about memories. I remembered you, Lynn, from another social group, Revolutionary CC. Do you remember? Oh, no. I have a bad memory. You gotta refresh my memory. I forget so fast. Jeremy says, okay. You have laptop with you? I hope he does. Shira Judine Atikaville says, hi. Hi.
And Charmaine
go ahead.
says, a fond memory is when I stare into the website that ONPASSIVE has and realize the web design is top notch. Yes, it is.
And she would appreciate that.
But her fondest memory is still knowing the RobLynnLive YouTube channel, and subsequently getting to know both Rob and you better. Very nice.
Very kind.
That's very nice. I need to step to the little boys' room for one moment.
All right.
But I'll be back. So why don't you get everybody ready for community chat?
I was going to read this other comment first.
All right.
Momodu Jalo says, my other memory is October 26, 2020, when I went to work in the morning and my coworker introduced ONPASSIVE to me. And right there, I became a member. Really? Right away? You didn't doubt it? You just signed up right away? You are a true visionary. And Melanie Marcana says, hi, Jeremy, Cheryl Bless, and Joginder. Setting up the laptop mode. Okay. We're going to have community time. So soon I'm going to announce community time. And I guess we can, why don't we go ahead and let's do community time. Let me switch I want to just acknowledge this beautiful ticker made by Michael Chata. Have you guys been enjoying it? It's gorgeous. I love my eyes like to just gaze on his artwork. And it says, RobLynnLive. Topic, ONPASSIVE, Making Memories. December 4, 2023 at 8 p.m. EST. And he does that for us every day, you guys. It's such a beautiful artwork. And thank you for having a heart for Rob and me and our show and committing to doing that. We appreciate you, Michael Chada. Okay, so now I'm going to switch the ticker. It's going to be the Say Me, Me, Me ticker. And we're asking you to come to the panel. I want to let you guys know that I sent the link, the speaker link, to a whole bunch of you guys. So check Messenger first to make sure you don't have that first before you ask to come to the panel. Because with that speaker link, you can come right in. Armin says, I must log out of my laptop to OConnect to my 14 Pro Max. Okay. Oh, it's fine. You'll be fine. We'll wait for you. We're not going anywhere. You're welcome, RobLynnLive, says Michael with beautiful emojis. Don Swihart says, awesome. Okay, on laptop, I see the captions. Oh, good. Jeremy sees the captions. Yay! Very good. Yes, beautiful ticker, Michael C, says Melanie, and Michael says, thank you. Am I good? Awesome, Momodu, says Angela to Momodu's statement. All right, I think we're good. So we're going to go. I'm going to watch here to see if anybody requests to come to the panel. I don't see anybody yet, so come on down. Come on down to the panel. We welcome you. And our topic is at the top up there. I mean, if you forget, you just look at the top. I like that. ONPASSIVE, Making Memories. Me, I don't have the speaker link. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Melanie. I usually always send you first. I'm spacey today. Sorry. Forgive me. Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't send to everybody today. I got really busy, you guys. I don't remember if I sent to everybody, but I prepared it. Did I send anybody? Maybe I didn't send anybody.
You said you were sending it.
I know I was planning to, but I got busy, honey. I think I didn't. I meant to. I have it all prepared, but I don't think I sent it. Okay, so I have it. Here it is. It's a pretty pink bowl at the top and at the bottom. It has all the links prepared, but I got really hectic today. Very hectic. And then I posted the wrong link for tonight's show. I posted the this morning's YouTube link I posted with tonight's event, and we don't use we use the OConnect attendee link. So I messed up. So let me go ahead and put the links in to our regulars in Messenger. That'll save us time. Okay, Greg, I saw your comment. That's fine. Okay, Greg, Hill, Mel, Darlene, these are people that are getting it. Pedro, it's right here in front of me. Pedro, Delissa. Who else? Just put in the chat if I didn't send it to you. True, comprehensible, true, Chris. I saw your chat. All right, who else? Harry Brett Schneider might come. Let me ask him. Who else? Bruce Gerstein, is he here? And Armand. And Anne McLemore, I don't know if she's free, but I'm sending it to her. As well as John Barilla. Oh, I had the plans to send it to everybody, you guys. I had it all ready to roll, and then I didn't send it. Okay. Rance Marcelin, if you're here, you're welcome to come. Greg Lakin, I'm sending you the link as well.
Right there.
And I'll go ahead and open up the gallery. All right, some people are already here. Welcome, you guys. As you see, Greg Hill, Mel are here. Rita, if you feel better, you can come. If you feel up to it, I know you went to the ER. We got Pat Green, sending you the link. Dave Rosalski, if you want to, as well as Ronan Cohen. Willow Griffith, if you're free, you can feel free to come. Am I missing anybody?
Everybody's coming?
No, I'm just inviting these people. Karina Lance. Okay. My husband is heading over to his computer. He's a slowpoke. Gianna, I'm sending it to you. If Gianna's here, I'm not even sure if you're here. Okay. And Jeremy too, if you want to be on the, come up to the panel so that people can see you, that'd be great. All right. Come on down, everybody, with those links. I put the pretty bows, pink bows with the link. I like the bows. Oh, Carmela too. Carmela. All right. If I missed anybody, just message me or say it in the chat and I'll bring you down. I'll give you the link or just move you to speaker. It was a really hectic day for us, just so you guys know. Okay. All right. You sent me the wrong link, Lynn. No, that's the right link. December 4, Greg. Greg, there's a link there in the what I just sent you, Greg. The original one was wrong. The one I posted in the back office, I took it down. I posted the YouTube link, but I replaced it with the correct link, and now I sent you in Messenger the link. Okay, so Greg, you can retrieve it from Messenger, please. All right, let me see who's here in the chat. Thank you, Angela, for your understanding. It was so hectic today. Oh, Greg, thank you for being here. I want to let you guys know that Greg pulled through for me. I had not checked And I needed something adjusted on a graphic, and he did that for me in no time at all. So thank you, Greg, for being there. Appreciate it. Can you please share the link? Sure. Mayur, you should be on Messenger with me. Can you look for me? Lynn Mie Nakamoto, Lynn. If you're on Facebook, Lynn Mie, Mie Nakamoto, and I will be glad to send you the link in Messenger. But we can also bring you to the panel now, the normal way where we bring you in. Can Melanie, can you help with that? Bring Mayur, Maur. Okay, thank you. That would be helpful. It's okay, Lynn, says Chris. For us who are forgetful, it's part of making memories. LOL. Just joking.
Oh, aren't you the comedian play on words there, Tia Zone?
Isabel says, a lot of apples, new memories. LOL. Gregory says, I find no link. Did I just send you the link, Greg?
He just nodded his head yes.
Oh, he's here. What do you mean? He's
I
here.
would say he's got the link. Look at what happens when you get in your 50s or 60s, whatever it is.
Did I give Greg the link? And he's right here. He's staring at us.
Very nicely done, Lynn.
What is the name of the person you want me to bring in?
Mayur, Mayur.
Mayo. Okay, thank you.
He's a pharmacist that came over last night to chat with us. He's in India. Sadananda says, after some disturbance of payment processing, Sir Asher's decision, own payment processing system, that's memory making. Yes. Can't wait till we don't have to depend on third parties to do the payment processing. Aseta, hi Aseta. Aseta says, my memory on Passive was my first live, RobLynnLive 2021 at 12 a.m. Whoa.
Whoa, Nelly.
You have a good memory.
Wow.
I mean, as opposed to my memory, everybody's memory is better than mine.
She's right. In August of this year, it'll be 2 years. Oh my goodness, come
Her
on.
first live at RobLynnLive 2021 at 12 a.m. Ooh, good memory, man.
Lynn, I tried to bring him in, but I can't.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
It could be his internet is weak, because that's the same thing that happened to us the last night. I had to keep trying. Is he even there? Did you see him pop up?
There he is.
Okay, Mayur Shabate. I'm clicking make speaker. There, he's coming over. All right, anybody else? Okay, Jeremy says now to figure out how we can have deaf people on the panel. Yeah, maybe like, I don't know. Hard for me to interpret, you know, my hands are no good. But I can sign for short periods of time, but not long periods of time. So we have to
I'd
figure
love
out
to see
how.
Jeremy on
Maybe
the
deaf
panel.
can make a deaf night. I don't know. We have to figure out what to do if we want a deaf panel.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
What happened to Davina? So Davina is busy. She has some challenges in her life, and she's a very private person, so we're not going to elaborate. But just know that she has to take a break for now. And we're so lucky that Charmaine has stepped up to the plate to take over. We are very grateful. I don't have a speaker link. Oh, wait, that's Melanie. She's fine now.
Looks like the doctor's here.
Hello, Mayur. Can you unmute?
Hello, hello. Hello, all of you.
Hi. How do you
Namaste.
say your last name? Is it Sherbate or is it Sherbate?
No, it's Shirvate. Okay, ma'am.
Shabate.
It's with a rolling R.
It's okay, ma'am. My name is also okay.
Sherbate, right? Sherbate.
Yes.
You have to roll the R, you guys. Practice that. That makes his name sound lovely. Okay, wait, there's a quacking sound.
Who's quacking? There's nobody unmuted but us.
No, Mayur.
Oh, and
Mayur, do you have another device on? Or Facebook or anything on YouTube? Gotta make sure you only one device.
Okay.
Lots of feedback. Okay. We'll mute you for the time being. You can unmute in a bit. Okay. Thank you, Mayur. All right, Greg Lakin made it. Greg said, you gave me the wrong link. And I'm saying, yes, I did. I posted the YouTube link from this
Greg,
morning.
she gave everybody the wrong link. You're nothing special.
Man, and the thing is, the only reason I figured out was Frank Rose said, Where's the link? And I said I posted in the back office. But he knew I didn't post the OConnect link. So luckily Frank helped me, because then I went, oh, and then I went to the back office. I reposted. I had to repost in Facebook. I had to repost in all the areas I posted in. So somehow people still made it, but you can see the attendance is lower than normal. It's because I messed up.
That's okay. We got 46 of the finest folks in the world.
I messed up big time.
I don't know how you do all these shows, all these things you have to keep up with. Wow.
Now, if you like the faux pas, the mistake she made here, how about this afternoon? It wasn't our fault. We couldn't get into Restream. We're blocked out of Restream. So here we are. We got 60 people waiting, and here we are. We can't get in. So fortunately, Lynn had on a couple, as you might imagine, a couple of other devices going, and she was able to type in the chat and tell everybody, "Oh, we'll be there. We just don't know when."
Yeah, it was really weird. And then we found out later, oh, there's a lot of feedback from you, Mayur. There's still a like a quacking sound. So we're gonna try and problem solve. Make sure nothing is on except for this OConnect session. Turn off, shut off all your apps. Shut off all your tabs, and I think we'll be okay. We'll come back to you for now. We'll mute you for a little bit. So anyway, so I asked the tech support what's going on, because we can't broadcast, and he said, "Oh, I just checked. There's nothing wrong." Hi, Jeremy! Yay! So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, he said the problem is in Florida. Florida residents were having this issue. It's kind of weird to me, only Florida, but they're gonna get back to me to give me the details. Okay, Jeremy. All right, try again, Mayur. Unmute and see if it's better now. Okay, talk to us. Oh no, it's cracking again, like the crack sound. Are you using an external speaker?
Sorry.
Are you using an external speaker, or are you using, what are you using, a laptop?
Desktop. Yes.
Or desktop? Did you close everything? You gotta close everything.
Yes.
Okay, we'll come back to you, okay? All right. Welcome, everybody. My husband's going to take over. It's his turn to talk.
Wait a minute. I'm going to take over. What are you doing? Are you in a sleeper berth, Jeremy? Sign that to him.
When he comes back, he's not looking.
He's in bed.
When he's back, he's crooked right now. Hey, Greg.
Greg Lakin.
Can you unmute, Greg?
Say hello. Hey, let me know when you're there. Hey, I got a hold of the people today at Cash App. And what I had to do is I had to get another Cash App. I only put $100 in there, but what we can probably do, if you want, only if you want, you could send me a money order or even a check, if you have a check, and then I'll use my Cash App card. I have a debit card. I'll pay it. Is that something you want me to do?
I don't have a checking account, only a savings account. So I need your address.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let me ask this.
You,
what bank? What bank are you at? What bank is it?
North Country Credit Union.
I think they have what's called Zelle. You could Zelle me the money. In other words, they will send it for
but
free.
It doesn't work on money, or on their savings account.
Oh, it won't? Okay.
With the checking account.
I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. I think Zelle does work from a savings account. Maybe not, but I think it does. You should check it out.
I'll check it out tonight on my own Zelle.
Or if somebody can Google it while we're live, if you don't mind checking whether it works with a savings account. Or even Greg, you can Google it too, Greg.
Tell Jeremy I know he's in a sleeper berth.
Well, I have a lot of
He has captions. He's reading.
things running at the moment.
I'll tell you what, let's do this.
Maybe
Let's do this,
yeah.
Greg. Let's do this. I will contact your credit union tomorrow and ask them what their Zelle rules are. How's that? So you don't even have to bother. I'll find out.
Okay.
There may be a workaround.
I mean, if you can do that with the savings account, I've been on top of the world.
Okay.
No problem, Greg. I'm one thing I'm pretty good at is banking. I may not have much money, but I know how to bank.
No,
they know me at the bank.
My husband is good at figuring stuff out. I have to give him that. If someone gives him a project, he willingly tackles the project and figures it out. So we'll help you, Greg. I know you really, really want to activate. You want to buy OConnect. We know you have the money. You just need help with that.
Will you send me either in text to my cell phone or send it to RobLynnLive in the email? Send me the name of the credit union and the city.
The name of the bank is North Country Credit Union.
Okay, that's all I need.
That
That's
has offices all through Vermont, but for me, mostly I use Morrisville, which is only like 7.5 miles away from me.
Okay, well, I'll get a hold of the main branch and I'll ask someone in accounting, and you and I will talk tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll figure a way to do it. I won't let you down.
Hey,
right.
Thank you.
We love you. And I'm sorry, I posted the wrong link. I posted the YouTube link by mistake, Greg. Then I figured out later and I made it a OConnect link. Sorry. But you're here. That's what counts, Greg. Oh, you're muted. You got to unmute. He's smiling. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was done, so I know that I have a lot of noise if I'm not speaking directly to anybody, so I usually turn
Mute.
my mic off.
Right.
All right.
Thank you, Greg.
Hey, there's Jeremy.
So he said, smile. He's doing a smile. he's
See, Jeremy's telling you to smile.
And
we'll get it worked out. Don't worry about it.
Jeremy's saying that he noticed that the chat box is blocking. You know how the chat obscures at least 2. So I was telling him, can't really shrink it. You can make it. I mean, it's still big. You can move it around, but you can't really shrink it. You can move it around. So for death,
when I have teeth, I'll smile better.
All right, we like teeth. Teeth are good.
Yeah, boy. I haven't had teeth for like 4 years.
Oh.
Better days are coming, brother. Those teeth are going to jump right back in your mouth.
The apples are coming, Greg. There's hope.
I want to go back over to Mayur and see if
Mayur. It's still quacky sound, but that's okay. We love you anyway. Okay, so when you talk, you unmute when you talk, and when you're done talking, you have to mute, okay? All right. You want to stop? You want to say something? Unmute and say something to us. No, he's being shy. Oh. Okay, you talk to us a little later then.
All right, so Mel, why don't I see your hand raise? I'm used to seeing your hand raise about this time.
Oh, everybody has a chance. So there's 2 new people on board. So, I will always
All right.
ask. Don't worry,
All
my
right.
hand will be raised. So,
All right. You'll be back. You'll be back.
yes,
I know that
yes.
for sure. I wanted to play the song. Tell you the truth, we didn't get to play the song. Oh, we did play the song, didn't we?
Yeah, we played it while we were live streaming.
Live streaming. Okay. All right. John, you're still in the tweak stage, right? Coming up in the next week, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're unmuted.
Go ahead, John.
You're not.
What stage? What stage?
Oh, I wasn't sure if you're working on the new one yet, or if that's going to come in about a couple of weeks, or what's up?
Oh, well, I'll have to speak with Chris. We haven't worked on it yet.
All right.
All right.
We will. We'll be doing it soon.
All right. I'm holding your paycheck till then,
Yeah, I think he wants to, because I think he wants to maybe do something more with the video, and so I'm not sure about that yet. So, it won't take long to re-sing it again. I could re-sing it anytime, but I think he wants to do something more with the video, with me singing it or something. But we'll work on that. So we'll do it soon.
Okay.
Jeremy has his hand up.
Come on down, Jeremy.
Hello, ONPASSIVE family. Love you all.
Hello, ONPASSIVE family. Love you all, he says. Love you
We
too.
love you, brother.
My husband says.
Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here.
Tell him about his sleeping birth.
Oh, I was going to say that looked like you were climbing around in your sleeper there. Were you in your sleeper berth there moving around? All right.
Yep. He said, yep.
What kind of truck do you drive, if no one minds me asking? Go ahead. What kind of truck do you drive?
I drive a 2021 Freightliner Cascadia.
FL.
Freightliner Cascadia.
Cascadia. Freight
Oh,
Cascadia.
fancy guy. All right. What do you got? You got a microwave in there too, huh?
Not really.
Not really, he
I
says.
have accessories like a full-size mini refrigerator,
Full-size mini
TV, microwave, but not fancy.
Not fancy.
I choose to put it in my truck, but normal, the truck comes with a bit basic.
It's just basics.
Right. You may know, Lynn may have told you, I drove for Yellow Freight for almost 30 years. And that's the freight company that went out of business a couple of months ago.
Business.
Yeah, went out of business.
Yeah, went out of business. Yeah, and 30,000 people lost their pensions. So you're in a good situation if you've got a good company to work for.
I don't know much about that company.
About that company, Yellow Freight.
Right. It's it's an old company, and they just had some problems. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you hauling apples this week? You got apples on board or no?
My truck?
No.
No, I have frozen food.
Frozen food.
Frozen food. Got it. All right. You running that sucker at 0 or 32? 0, right?
28.
28.
28?
From Tyson Food.
From Tyson Foods.
Uh-oh, you got
you
meat or
wonder
chicken?
Where you get your chicken? I bring
Chicken.
the chicken.
Chicken.
So you're the chicken guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Go to the store, if you see chicken, you know I brought it.
So if you see chicken in the store, you know I brought it.
Probably so. Tyson's everywhere. When you come to Florida, you coming to Florida?
I don't go to Florida too often.
I don't go to Florida too often.
I've been there maybe 3 times in 3 years.
Oh, only 3 times.
You don't want to come here. There's not much freight out of here. Not much freight going the other way.
No, they have a lot of fight there.
Lots of
Freight there.
freight, but
It's all about the rate.
it's all about the rate.
Cheap.
Florida,
And Florida
Florida is like California.
is like
The
California.
truck drivers there are local,
The truck
go up
drivers
and
are
down.
local. They go up and down,
but they have pretty much everything.
but they have pretty much everything.
Yeah. So, is your lady friend traveling with you?
Who?
Who? Your lady friend.
Oh, the first year,
The
she
first
came
year,
with me often,
she came with me often.
but her job changed,
Oh,
and now
so
she's
now
stuck working
stuck.
all the time.
she's working all the time.
All right.
Oh, darn. Darn.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks
No
for having me
problem.
on the
Thank you
show.
for having me on the show.
We're glad you're here, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, he says.
Yeah, I know.
You know it's a sign. Thank you.
All right, let's go over to Greg Hill on the other side of the country.
Hi, Greg.
Hey guys, hey everybody here. John, Melanie, Mayu. I can't say everybody's name. Jeremy. I don't do sign language, but my sister did she taught it for 25, 30 years and they had her own private business. She's actually an ONPASSIVE, and someday we'll get her and Lynn together.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I was just wanting to say to start with, I have great respect for truck drivers. My longest haul I ever made, as far as moving my rich father-in-law around in my early years, was from Pensacola, Florida, to Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh.
That was my
That's
longest.
4,000 miles.
That's over more than 4,000. It took me 11 days, and I had a 28-foot van towing a brand new $40,000 Mercedes. Now this was back in 1980. Oh no, it was actually 1983. And the Alcan at that time had, I think there was still around 800 miles of dirt road on it. And I took it up and down a few times when they were bringing down all the generators from the North Slopes. And so the experience of driving with the truck drivers, were awesome. And so it was kind of fun. I was just thinking about going through Texas one time, and when I was driving down to Pensacola, and I would get between the two trucks, because if you get between them, and we were talking on the CBs back then, breaker 19, you got a copy, come on, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'd get between two trucks, and they said, let's save some gas for you. So I get in that vacuum between the two trucks.
You drafted.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were drafting. And boy, that was fun. It's kind of scary, but it was a lot of fun. And we keep it. They were just like right on, double nickels all the way, and it was pretty cool. But I got great respect for truck drivers.
Wow.
Well, I had a handle back in the CB days.
He wants to show you. Oh, big.
Nice. That is a freight shaker.
Oh yeah.
Nice truck, Jeremy. Nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Great.
I call it a freight shaker.
Nice.
Now, my name, I used to have a handle, and it was two-stepper, because I lived in Houston, Texas, and I like to dance.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I was called on the radio, two-stepper.
Mine was Tight Jaws. I don't know why, but I can't remember what the reason.
Tight Jaws.
Tight Jaws.
Oh gosh, it's funny.
Those were the days.
Yeah, man. I did 6 million miles in 30 years.
Wow.
And there's a lot of truck drivers who are founders. I've noticed that. Especially my husband was a driver. I noticed there's a bunch of them out there that are.
Well, Dwayne, the guy today.
You got to start a truck driver club, Rob.
Yeah.
I think I will tonight. I like that.
Start a club, ONET club for truck drivers.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
He says, I already created one.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me look. Gotta look at the name of his club, I think. Let us know. 1 minute.
One
Okay.
minute.
Yeah, he's gonna check what's his club name.
I love Jeremy's hair. It's very berry orange, man. It's got to be Scottish, I think, right?
I've seen him have purple and other
Oh.
outlandish colors. He makes me
Oh,
laugh.
I see. It's one of those. Well, at least he's got hair.
Now don't rub it in, cowboy.
Hey, you got more than I got, Rob.
Chris says that's a big, big truck. It's like the Optimus Prime of the Transformers movie.
Mm.
True.
Okay, did I miss anybody coming to the panel? Because I haven't really been able to look at the chat closely. So panelists here, if you have a chance to peek at the chat and help me out, let me know if I missed anyone. Every so often I miss people and they're not very happy with me. So if you want to come to the panel and I didn't respond or the panelists here didn't bring you to the panel, just say again, me, and we will catch you the second or third time around. Just please be patient with us. Thank you. All right.
I wanted to ask you, Mayor, if I may, the caricatures that are up on the wall, are those children? Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, he's showing us deaf professional trucker.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, I'm joining that club.
Professional trucker. Yeah, so he's already created a club.
All right, I'm going to jump on it. Deaf professional.
When he looks, I'll tell you. Okay. My husband says. Okay, he said, all righty. Great,
All
thumbs
right,
up.
let's go back to Mayor.
Okay.
I was asking you, the pictures on the wall, are those your children, or is that you, or who is that on the wall?
Yeah, he is my son, Yatharth.
You're what?
His son.
My son, sir.
How old is he?
He is now 9.
9 years
Yes.
old? Do you have one son or other children, or just one son?
One child, yes.
Oh,
One
so
child.
he's precious to you then.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Just leave for school right now.
Oh, he's in school now?
Yes. Is it morning? That's why he going to the school. Yes.
And is he learning English? School?
Yes. School is all in English. In was other subject also. Most. Oh yes.
So fully English. They don't speak Hindi?
Yes. Both Hindi also, Marathi also, and English also. Most of the time they use in conversation in English, so they used to it in English for a better future. Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Very nice.
So, are they doing vaccines in India or no? Since you're in the pharmacy business.
Yes, pharmacy business is there.
Yeah, are they doing vaccines, or have they stopped with the vaccine? COVID vaccine.
Yes, COVID vaccines.
So they're still administering it, giving it.
Yes, right now we have two stores, one in hospital and one in outside them, and we supply to the doctors most of the medicines, surgical items, injections, and tablets. More than that, and other OT materials also is there. So OT machines will be supplied to the all hospitals in Pune, Maharashtra, India. So there is a Serum Institute who made a vaccine in COVID session with collaboration in London Institute. So they and last 12 years we serve the people, patient also and doctor also. So right, yes, it's okay.
What time is it in India?
in
the middle.
It's 8:15
8:50.
a.m. 8:15
Oh, so your
a.m.
son is at school now.
Yes.
9-year-old's at school. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
School and great to see all because yesterday I am talking with Lynn ma'am and John sir. That most of the time we get up in morning and I'm see that RobLynn Live is live streaming, so I get it and then
You saw us?
yes. Every day we
Because
saw live
Thank
streaming.
you.
that would be at 10:30 p.m. your time, right? Our morning show is at late night for you, 10:30 India time.
Yes, yes. Yesterday also.
Pretty late, yeah. So it's not a normal show. We are having problems with restream. So hopefully the next show will be better. It's really
Yesterday I'm also live streaming, but there is a YouTube studio, the live streaming, but they are sharing only the tab only. Now not streaming, so I don't get it that. I'm trying yesterday full day, but I'm not getting that live
We had
streaming.
trouble with it.
so when you go to you sign in to Google
Yes.
and you sign into your YouTube channel, then
Yes.
you went to the studio, right? The
Right.
studio,
Yes.
and you saw the live.
Content and then in content
Oh yeah,
section
content and live.
Yes, live.
And then
Live.
you click the pencil
Yes, pencil.
and then click no, not for kids.
Not for kids. Yes.
You did that
Yes.
and you saved
I
after. Yeah,
yes.
after not for kids, I sometimes forget myself, but you have to click save. So not for kids, and on the upper right is the save button.
Okay, save button. Okay.
Save, yeah. Save. Let us know how you do when you succeed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's can we go to Mel now and then over to Jeremy after that? Let's go to Mel.
Okay.
Mel.
Yes, sir. Every time I work that split shift on a Monday, because it's from 8 to 4 and then a little break in between, and I had lots of laundry to finish. I came back and I had to rush back to work, and it's like, no, I feel so lapidated. It's not funny.
Oh.
I think it's just you need to give yourself that break in between, but sometimes you always have to catch up on something. So yeah, we're running our bodies down sometimes by overdoing things, which is not a good thing. But anyhow, yeah, that's why I'm feeling a little bit sluggish tonight because of that. But talking of making memories, unpassive, lots of memories. The memory, you remember when we used to have what's it called, webinars from the beginning? Well, webinars, right? Yes.
Yeah.
And then we had to have not a refresh, but we had to go back at 8 o'clock, and we were invited on the live to talk about Ash Mofara, to give a summary about Ash, what we think about him. What was it called again? It wasn't straight. There was a name for it. So they would have a big webinar in the day, and if everybody or lots of people didn't have a time to give their opinion or chat, then they would bring something in the night at 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, for a few weeks it was at 7:30 p.m. I think there were
Right.
webinars every night. I remember that.
Right, and those of us who didn't have the time to chat in the day would go on in the night. I used to love that.
Oh.
It's like you're shy and you're thinking, oh gosh, what do I say? What do I not say? Right? But that was one of the memories for me. One of the memories, and I think it was cool because at that time we were just getting adjusted to O-Founders. At the time it was called, right? O-Founders.
Mhm.
Was it O-Founders? There's ONPASSIVE. Before ONPASSIVE was O-Founders, and before that there was something else, wasn't it?
Go Founders.
Go Founders, that's the one. Yes, so that's one of my memories which I cherished. And as I mentioned, the biography part where they had the big spinning globe and then Ash and them were pinning it to see how
Oh,
many
yeah.
founders. Right. And
Yeah,
then I
yeah.
went in and I did a biography that's in the background of all founders. I don't know if you remember, you could write about what you feel about ONPASSIVE. So I wrote a nice one and I was so proud because just coming into ONPASSIVE, I'm saying, okay, I got a chance for me to be on there, you know? So all these good things are memories for me, good stuff, because I don't know if they saved those, but it was a start for me to bring myself to be known in ONPASSIVE. There's a lot of memories, and the time I remember it was like a little family time on Lean. Robbie, yeah, Robbie were on with her, but I forgot what it was called. It was just before New Year's, and used to invite us on StreamYard. These were the days I had my little old laptop, which was the dinosaur, and I'm fighting to get on. Yeah, I'm fighting to get on StreamYard. I put in my background. Oh, she's coming in. Oh, we lost her. Oh, and it was like that. So that
I remember those days.
That
Yeah.
was late night with
Late night
Lynn and
chat.
Rob.
Late night
Right.
chat.
Late
And
night
then-
chat. And then Ash Mafara renamed us RobLynnLive.
Right.
So much
Okay.
better name. Yeah,
And then I
remember that.
remembered New Year's Eve. I was at my sister, but I came home late. Well, just before the New Year's Day. And then I went on with my little bonnet and I said, Lynn, I'm not dressed. She said, come on, how you are. So I'm giving excuses for that little bonnet I had on my head, the sleeping bonnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many nice memories you could laugh about, looking back at ONPASSIVE, all these are making memories. And now, fast forward, oh my God, there's so many memories, lots we can talk about, ongoing and ongoing. So I am fond of ONPASSIVE. There's nothing bad, there's nothing less that I can say, but to say more and more. And speaking of better and better things, and this is what my take is right now on ONPASSIVE as far as making memories. There's so many more, but everybody has a chance to speak tonight. So, yeah.
Okay, Mel.
Email.
Jeremy's giving you some applause there.
All right, you're up, Jeremy. Your hand raised. Oh, the topic? What were we talking about? Oh, your memories. Your memories about ONPASSIVE, the best memories. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I would like to share my best memory is when I came to ONPASSIVE. I was on the leadership council, helping bridge a communication gap for the deaf community. And during that time, I met my partner, who was too ONPASSIVE. We have been together for 3 years now.
Yeah, so he was saying he was on the leadership council and he met his partner, they've been together now for 3 years. She's a founder like Jeremy. So that's a wonderful memory.
In ONPASSIVE.
Again?
Found love in ONPASSIVE.
Oh, we
found love
uh,
in ONPASSIVE.
Ah, how sweet. Someone needs to write a book about all the romances that started because of ONPASSIVE. That would be cool. Or even a movie about that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go in the office so I can hop on as a panelist, if that's okay. And I'll be listening in and watching, and I want to try to get that information for Greg. Won't take me but a minute.
Okay, but I want you to run the community.
I will. I'll be in the left side.
Okay, we'll see if you do. I don't trust you.
Obviously, this romance
I'll have to
didn't
go to
happen
bed
here.
I don't trust
soon.
him. Huh? What did you say?
I'll have to go to bed
Oh, has to
soon.
go to
I have to
bed
get up at
too.
5 in the morning
He says,
and
I gotta get
drive
up at 5.
all day.
I drive all day. So, oh yeah, that's fine. Short visit is good enough. Should get sleep. It's
Tell him
important.
I said thank you.
Oh, my husband says thank you.
Thank you for having me
Thank
on
you.
the panel.
Thank you for
Good to
having
see
me.
everyone.
Good to
All
see
of you be
everyone.
safe.
All of
Much
you be
love
safe.
to everyone.
Much love to
Bye
everyone.
bye.
Good night,
Okay.
Jeremy.
Love you. Bye. Okay, my husband wants the link. In the meantime, go ahead and chat away while I have to give him the link, okay? Who wants to speak? Go for it.
I would like to say, smile, John, smile. We miss your smile tonight.
Oh, is John smiling?
Yes, he is now.
Are you tired, John? You're tired today, yeah? Yeah. Usually when his face is John, he's tired. Okay. I guess I'll pass my husband the link. Okay, you got the link now. All right, so anybody else want to come to the panel? Did I miss anybody? I feel guilty if I did.
Where's Camilla tonight?
Oh, I don't know. Did she show up at all? You guys, did you see her in the chat?
I saw this morning on the straight, this afternoon on the straight talk, but not tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jeremy says it's his first time playing with this tonight. Always driving. He drives long hours. You know these freight truck drivers, they start early in the morning and they finish late. And I think he says he gets like a little short break here and there, and then just enough time to sleep and then wake up and do it all over again. So they work long hours. It's not
Yes.
like a normal job. It's not like a normal job, I don't think.
I had a friend who he still does it, but he doesn't go to. He used to go to the States all the time, and he had a young stepson with him going to the States. So I said that was nice. That's good exposure for him because he was a little bit on the. No, I don't think he was hard of hearing, but he had some sort of problem. But he used to take him along, so that used to help him to. I think he was ADHD or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
AD, yeah, something like that. But yeah, but now he's stationed in Canada. But I used to go to the States long haul all the time.
Okay, Armin, I'm trying to bring you to the panel. You have to, I think, accept. Armin, try. Can you guys hear me? You do? It got quiet all of a sudden. What happened? It's weird. I thought,
Because I closed my mic.
oh,
Just kidding.
great memories, Chris, says Pedro. I guess Chris said, Chris is saying, oh, okay, Momodu, let's share some of their memories. Okay, Momodu Jalo says, one of my best memories is the day I met with Julie, Charles Osang, Dr. Betty, and another founding member at our meet and greet in Maryland. And Chris says, oh, I recall watching that event online. Yeah. Yeah. How many of you remember that Maryland event? Did you guys get to watch it? It was fun.
All right, I'm here now.
Okay, there's feedback.
Well, that's because you have your mic on and I do. I'll close the door.
Oh, okay. We'll try that. Great. Let's listen. Let's get some of the memories here. Chris Tiazan says, I was there when Mr. Ash was on the live chat on YouTube and suggested the name RobLynnLive. I recall chat participants mistakenly typing Ron instead of Rob. And then that's where Ash suggested it. Oh, good memory.
I remember that also. Yeah, that was there watching that night, and I remember not just that time that somebody mistakenly said Ron instead of Rob. You know, that was just one time that it was pointed out. So Ash came up with the name, and I remember thinking when I first heard, I thought, I wonder. And you guys were immediately like, "Oh, thank you, that's wonderful," and I went like, "Oh, okay." So then I grew to like it. When I first heard it, I was like, RobLynnLive. No, then it sounds good. So now I think it sounds good.
Yeah. Well, because our original name was Late Night Chat with Lynn and Rob. Too long, right? Late Night Chat
Right.
with Lynn
Yeah.
and seven syllables. Now it's 3, RobLynnLive. It's easier to remember, easier to say. Yeah.
I think I think first, that's the first time, of course, that I heard RobLynn. You know, I think I had to get used to hearing the names together, which really makes sense now. I mean, I just didn't get it. I'm not putting it on them. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm saying I didn't get it, you know. But now I listen to it and realize that it's good. And I think the RobLynn is really a nice tag or brand. RobLynn.
Mm-hmm. We're grateful to Mr. Mafara for his suggestion. I racked my brains. It's really a special skill to know how to brand with a special name. I tell you, we had worked on it for weeks, and the best we could come up with, Late Night Chat with Lynn and Rob, and I knew it wasn't perfect, but it was like I couldn't think of anything better. And then when Ash came on, and it just came out from him, you know, it's something special when you know how to give names, you know. Not everybody can do that. Yeah. He is a born marketer, for sure. And then Irena in the chat says, it was Go Founders, then it was O Founders, and now OConnect. Actually, it's OES, right? Go Founders, O Founders, and OES now. Mm-hmm. Francisco, hi Francisco. He says, ONPASSIVE is honest. I found a home business where everyone will succeed. Isn't that true? And Chris said to Jeremy, that's a big, big truck. It's like the Optimus Prime of the Transformers movie. And Jeremy said, haha. And Pedro says, I respect truck drivers. They have to look for and accommodate others' driving errors. And Pedro says, thank you. No, Jeremy said thank you to Pedro's comment. I have to get that down.
I used to drive, many years ago, I used to drive an MG Midget. You know what an MG Midget is?
Nope.
It's a sports car, and it's a small sports car, one of the smallest sports cars, a little car. And I remember I actually traveled cross country. So I encountered on that trip in particular many truck drivers, and I oftentimes felt like they were going to ride right over top of me. They wanted to knock me right off the road. You know, it's compared to those huge trucks, the little midget going 90 miles an hour or whatever. But those big trucks, oh boy, were they scary. When I would pull up to one or pull up alongside and I'm going fast and they're going fast, I literally felt like they were going to just knock me right off the road.
Yeah, right. Momoto said he was there when we got our name from Miss Mafara. Aseta says, yes, was Lynn and Rob. I forgot the name. And we have Momoto. He says, also, I remember when Ash found out that Lynn blocked his phone number. Were you guys there when that happened? Like, I seriously didn't know I had blocked him. I guess there's a certain button you press on your phone.
Yeah.
Because I had blocked not only him, but I blocked a bunch of people. So I must have just been blocking people left and right. Yeah.
Was that when you had the storm? You both had the storm in Florida? Is that the one?
Yeah, that was when we had the hurricane, and he was worried about us, and so he was trying to call me, and he was saying, "How come I can't get to Lynn?" And that's when we figured out. I kept saying, "It's impossible. Why would I block Mr. Mufaro? There's no way." Then I looked at my phone and went very sheepishly that, oh, I had blocked him. I was there that night as well as this Greg Hill. Yeah. Yeah, see, these are all lovely memories that we'll cherish forever. Okay, we got Pedro. I'm glad you made it, Pedro. Talk to us. Welcome, Pedro. Go ahead and unmute.
Yes, thank you. I have requested several times because I'm not using my regular account. I'm using an account that I don't normally use.
Okay.
And so I kept looking for the link everywhere and it wasn't anywhere. But anyway, here I am and I've been listening to all the comments. And I enjoyed having Jeremy and tell how he has created memories, family memories, having found even a partner. That is what I saw when RobLynn came together, that they could be a great example for other couples. And sure enough, after that, I saw how Jane joined Redfern. They started their own, they started to be together. A great example for couples. Of course, I don't have my couple join me, but I'm not going to even go there. But that is forming family memories, great family memories, because this will be remembered. We are on a journey that is just it's out of the ordinary. And I enjoyed the experience of Jeremy. I respect truck drivers because they really have to watch out for other people. They have so much power in their hands. They have to keep alert. Somebody makes an error. I mean, this can be fatal. I am a driver myself, something that I enjoy doing, but never attempted to drive a truck. I know how to probably do it because I have driven stick shift, different cars and trucks, but I did Uber driving for about 5-6 years, and I completed 35,000 trips, which is a lot of miles. It's like 400,000 miles. But I always respected the truck drivers because they have to. I remember one night being so late, and I didn't even know. I knew where I was going, but I came to a crossroad that I need to make a decision, and I am hesitating, and there is a truck coming behind me, and he opened himself. You know why? Because he knew that I was just wondering what to do. I really remember that. So I have a lot of respect for them. They really watch for others, and so everyone telling how they are, how they are enjoying this ride. It's a memory in itself. I know I have many to relate, especially in the 2 trips that I made. One time I thought I was going to meet RobLynn in Florida, but I ended up meeting Susie McCrea instead. and a couple more. Myra Kino was there, and a couple more that I met. And there was a group of deaf and well, the community, the community was there, a very large community. I was impressed that they were having a great time. They had a table of about at least 15 people in their table. Mm-hmm. It was a great event, a great memory. I'm telling you. And of course, I made the other trip to to England, to the UK, to Manchester. That was another. There's a group of people that I met that I can tell this is a real company, real people, because I have met them. Nobody can tell me anything, that this is not real. And so these are memories. These are memories that we want to treasure later. Of course, I have heard Rob keep us together with his the power of his voice. He carries on, and how you couple him in such a wonderful way, such an example for others. And we've heard of artists performing, like we have Christian Tioson putting piano to the professional John Barilla. So these are memories that we want to treasure later. That's all I have to say tonight.
I have to gonna go. My eyes are not gonna
good.
close
Right?
pretty soon.
We understand. Why don't we try a little photograph before you go, Greg?
Could I just tell Greg that?
Huh? Oh, go
Um,
ahead, hon.
I was just going to say I got in touch with the people at the credit union, and they're going to call me tomorrow, reference whether or not we can use Zelle with the savings.
Right, very nice.
Okay.
Okay, let us do a quick photo shoot, whatever you want to call it.
Let me fix my.
Lots of action. Come on, move around, whatever. Okay, I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. I like that. Appreciate it. All right, let me look at it. Oh, it came out. Wait, oh, no. We got to do it again. Pedro's hand was there. Rocked his face. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, much better. I could see Pedro's face. Oh, nice. Very nice. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
I think that was exceptional that Jeremy came on, and he does very well with his speech, I think, for the situation. And the fact you were able to sign to him was exceptionally nice.
Yeah.
And I'm joining his club, even though I'm moderating here, I'm joining his club as we speak.
That's nice. He's one of the treasures of ONPASSIVE, and I wouldn't have known him had it not been for ONPASSIVE. So I appreciate ONPASSIVE for bringing me a gift of so many deaf and hard of hearing and deaf-blind individuals into my life. What a blessing for me personally. So I'm grateful. All right. Okay, so we got hands raised. Right now we have Melanie was first, and then we'll go to Mayor, and then to Armin. Melanie, go ahead.
I was smiling away because correct me, object me if I would, but it's a joke. My fondest memory in ONPASSIVE is when Jeffrey Mullock, I said that a couple of times already, when he introduced me and told me to join, just come on and join one of the meetings, because I was kind of wondering, okay, I'm not going to join any more companies because of what was going on, like how they take money from you and they leave you dry. So he said, come on one of those days. Just come on and see the man for yourself. So I joined and I was looking around. I'm expecting to see a CEO or executive, not he's dressing. I'm sure he dresses up. But at the time when I saw Ash a few times, a man in plaid, if you guys remember, and he had the little shirt open up. So the meeting stopped, everything was done. And then I called Jeffrey I asked Jeffrey, which one was the CEO? He said, didn't you see him? I said, no. I saw somebody talking. He was in plaid. Is that him? So he said, yes, man. We started laughing. I said, you know why? It's not it's not a critical stuff, but I was expecting to see him in suit because that's what most CEOs
Right here
do,
with you.
because they have their nose in the air, right? When they are that high, their noses are up in the air, right? They have the broad nose and they feel like they're on top of the group. But Ash went down in the crowd. And I said to Jeffrey, I am sold. When I see someone do things like that, stooping to the rest of us, sitting there like ordinary people, you know, as opposed to seeing him in suits and he's looking down in a way, you know, I said, wow, I will join. I will join. And from that day, I signed and I told Jeffrey I'm in, and I'll try my best to get some others with me. So that was one of my fondest my fondest memory of ONPASSIVE. I'll never forget that one. It is, you know, he just was so down to earth, so down to earth. And when he's ready, oh my God, he look at the handsome man when he shaved up with his suit and thing. No one will ever know if they didn't know not Jeffrey, Ash. In the beginning, he was in his plaid, open up plaid. Maybe that's one of the little jokes we can share when we all get together. And then,
It was a blue plaid shirt.
yeah,
Blue
blue
plaid shirt.
or red, I think he had sometimes. And then I'm saying, but wait, which one is the CEO? Who's the CEO? I said to Jeffrey, and he said, he was there. I said, which one though? He said, did you see the man? It's the Indian one. So I said, okay, is that the one in the plaid? So we laughed about it because it was just funny in a way that he was so, wow, I don't know, grassroots, more or less, just like the company itself. And I say, yes, this man, I will follow him, because other CEOs, other leaders have their noses up in the air and they think of themselves all that, and the other people underneath them, it's like they have to listen to me, kind of listen to me and follow me. But Ash, wow. So that's one of my fondest memories when I first got into ONPASSIVE. I'll never forget.
Yeah, that thing you mentioned about when Lynn had deleted Ash's contact information. I didn't even know she had Ash's contact information at that point. And then I'm getting this phone call from Marty saying Ash is trying to call Lynn. I said, huh? What are you talking about? Well, he's trying to make sure you guys are okay from the hurricane, because we'd gotten hit pretty good. Our fence did. And Lynn had certainly shut him down, and and not he wasn't in her contact list anymore. So that got all straightened out. But that's a memory right there. Another memory for me is since we've been doing RobLynnLives, I've got over 7,000 pages of summaries of what we've spoken about in 400 days, 467 days, I think it is. I've stopped that now because it just seemed like too much paper, and it started getting expensive. So rather than waste paper, I just save it to the computer, and we put it in Evernote, which is Lynn's way of saving everything. Evernote's very nice.
So I have
And
an idea, Rob.
what's that?
I have an idea then, because you have all of these memories. Why don't we have a scrapbook of RobLynnLive regarding ONPASSIVE, where everybody like yours, along with everybody's memories, it doesn't have to be so many memories, but each person, and then we probably sign and put it in that big scrapbook and have it, you know, on Robin with RobLynnLive.
Well, in researching what memories are all made about, scrapbooking is one of the top things towards the end of what my research was, and it showed that people who scrapbook have those memories forever,
Yes.
and that's good stuff. So yeah, we'll likely do that. I don't know what I'm going to do with 7,000 pages of RobLynnLive, but I almost feel I could write a book, because the times have changed so much from the early days. I mean, Ash was going to be a small business business management service. That was it. That was what OnPassive was going to be through GoFounders. And it has certainly grown. It's certainly matured. It's certainly a lot more than we ever anticipated. OConnect alone is just, it's mind blowing. You know, if a billion people come into OnPassive, it's unreal. That will change the planet. I mean, Ash has said this time and time again, and I don't think enough of us believe it. If we get over a billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, whatever it is, people come to OConnect, come to Academy, come to the 3 free products, that word is going to spread. And when Ash says we're going viral, I think he's right. That hits the streets, and corporations get a hold of it. And according to Ash, corporations already do have a hold of it, as well as countries. Buckle up, Buttercup, because the ride should be pretty wild. And if we thought we had to have 3 for it to be free, no, I think that's kind of been tweaked a little bit because, even though we're getting this 1 extra month or whatever you want to call it, I just see the sky opening up directly after that. And I'm counting on that because there are literally billions of people that want what we have, and we don't even have it all to present yet, like Academy.
Yeah.
The third world countries would beg and are probably begging for computers and computer science and training. And all of that is what I think is in Ash's mind. I mean, I haven't spoken to him in person ever. Lynn has, I haven't. But if I don't think we know 10%. I mean, DeGarmo says we know 10%. I don't think we know 10%. I think we know the tip of the iceberg. We know about the 3 free products. We know about OConnect pretty well. And those of you who come every night or every other night to RobLynnLive, we're getting pretty good at this OConnect stuff. Did we have a glitch today? Sure. Did we have a glitch with Restream earlier today? Sure. But we're going to be strictly OConnect after a while. And the fact that Ash gave us the ability to live stream to YouTube, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Because say what you want, people may not be coming in today, and clicking on Lynn's RobLynnLive.ai, but they're coming. They're coming. And it's not just her, it's each and every one of you as well. And as far as going out and recruiting and having to sell, hard sell or soft sell, whatever you want to call it, I don't think that's going to be necessary. I think they're going to have a price break, and this is just my opinion. No one has told me this specifically, where it's as affordable as the competition when it comes to the product. In other words, yeah, we paid 143 with all the discounts, but I think it's going to be less than that. I don't think it's going to be more. I think it'll be less than that. And if you don't want 10,000, capacity, you can have 1,000, or you can have 500. And I think that's going to come very quickly because I think people are tired of being on the other channels that offer that service, the platforms, and fading in, fading out, getting cut off, not being able to have a whiteboard, not having a calculator, not having a ticker. Those things are big, and they're big to companies. Forget about us for a moment. Think about what a company will do when they can sit down and use that whiteboard and have 500 to 1,000 people sitting in rooms around the world. That's monstrous. And companies will pay for those kind of services for their employees. There's no doubt about it in my mind. The bigger companies, the mom and pop operations like when I had my car service, Robert's Rides. Now, I'm not a candidate for, I wasn't back then, a candidate for OConnect. But I guarantee I know people who are and were back then. It just wasn't available. And now it's becoming available and known. And say what people want. We're offering what people want already. They want something better. They want the best. So far, all I've seen is the best out of OConnect. And to come from where we've come in 4, 5, 6 months, or whenever it was back in April, to me, it blows my mind. I mean, to be able to have this many people, 24 people, 25 people on the panel, 10 as what do you call it, co-host, incredible stuff. Truly incredible stuff. I'll take a seat. I've talked enough.
Thank
When
you.
Go ahead,
Who's,
Mel, or anyone
who's
else.
next? Was
Wait,
it Mel?
yeah,
Mel,
I'm
Mel or
just
Greg?
finishing up now. When I think of us in ONPASSIVE, I think of remnants. We all know what remnants are, right? Greg, you know what remnant is? It's a special group of people. Like, we are like peculiar people, more or less. It's almost like I don't want to say that, but we were chosen. Because look how many that were in there and they left. So the rest of us that stayed, we stayed for a reason. And nothing doesn't happen by accident. It's by chance that we are here. And I believe that we are the remnants who will help the world, who will help change and shape the world. You know, we are the ones who will help to bring that millennium thing, that 1,000 years of reign and peace. Not we are not gods, but we are going to help do that. We are going to help in the shaping up of the world, no doubt.
Gotta unmute, unmute, unmute. Gotta unmute. Can I hear?
Okay, I unmuted. Is that unmuted enough for you? All right.
Good.
All right. Here's the deal. Just an opinion. Just an opinion. And I've had positive and negative feelings over the last 6, 8 months, wondering when things are going to happen, just like many others have. And in all transparency, quite frankly, I'm tired. We've been working very hard now for 4.5 years, Lynn and myself. But I'm not ready to say, okay, we're not going to go on and we're not going to try to provide information for people, because most founding members are hungry for daily information. That's what we found. They want to know something. Now, do we offer them an answer to everything? Not every day. We try, and we'll answer any questions that we can. But until Ash tells us specifically, and it seems like it all comes from him, we haven't seen, Muhammad Kamal and Nazal too much. It all comes from Ash. Until Ash tells us, okay, this is what we're doing on thus and so date. And if you don't want to give us a date, just do it. In other words, just do it tomorrow. I'm good with a surprise, and I've told Lynn that. I've told other leaders around the world that I'm good. I can take a surprise.
Oh, I was gonna
I'm ready
say,
for it.
I was gonna say maybe we've been recording now for 2.5 hours. This would be a good time to stop recording, okay?